What's up, basketball fans? Welcome back to Hoops Horizon, the home of everything WNBA, women's hoops, and the future of basketball. Today's story, oh man, this one is massive. Caitlin Clark, the biggest name in women's basketball right now, has just been spotted in a private meeting with none other than Michael Jeffrey Jordan himself. Yeah, you heard that right. Caitlin Clark and Michael Jordan, the GOAT of men's basketball and the queen of the modern WNBA era. Finally in the same place, away from the cameras, behind the scenes. This isn't just a meeting, this could be a turning point for Caitlin Clark's career, her brand, and even the WNBA's global image. Let's dive deep into what really happened, what it means, and why this moment might be the start of something historic. So here's what went down. Over the weekend, Caitlin Clark was seen attending an invite-only event at Michael Jordan's ultra-exclusive private golf club, Grove XXIII, in Hobe Sound, Florida. Now, if you don't know, Grove XXIII isn't just a golf course, it's Jordan's personal playground, a luxury haven where the guest list is handpicked by MJ himself. We're talking about A-list athletes, billionaires, and global icons. The fact that Caitlin Clark was even there tells you everything. Reports say it wasn't some random encounter or a photo op. This was a private event. No press, no official partnership announcement, nothing public. Just Caitlin Clark, Michael Jordan, and a small circle of guests. Which begs the question, what exactly were they talking about? Because we all know, when two basketball minds like that get in a room, it's never just golf. Let's talk about Grove XXIII for a second. This place isn't your typical country club. It's been described as a golf utopia built for speed, privacy, and power. Jordan designed it himself back in 2019 with one rule: only people he personally respects get an invitation. The 18-hole course is state-of-the-art, complete with drones that deliver snacks mid-game, locker rooms that look like something out of a five-star resort, and a lounge that feels like the Jordan Brand Museum. But here's the key. Jordan built Grove XXIII as more than just a golf course. It's his networking hub. This is where deals happen. This is where mentorships start. This is where the future of sports culture is shaped, quietly. And now Caitlin Clark's name is officially part of that circle. Now, what really broke the internet was one photo. A young fan posted a picture saying they met Caitlin Clark at Grove XXIII, and boom, social media exploded. You can see Caitlin smiling, relaxed, wearing a casual fit, clearly enjoying the day. But the comments? That's where the story caught fire. Fans noticed something subtle but powerful. She was wearing her own signature shoes. Caitlin Clark's Nike line. That one detail sent people crazy. Because think about it, here's Caitlin, rocking her own kicks, standing on Michael Jordan's turf, possibly talking business with the man whose name literally defines basketball footwear. That's not just symbolism, that's legacy connecting with legacy. The fan reactions were wild. Some said this is the ultimate passing of the torch. Others joked that Jordan was there to sign her to Jordan Brand 2.0. A few fans even pointed out how poetic it is. Jordan, the pioneer of basketball branding, meeting Caitlin Clark, the new face of women's hoops, right at the time she's redefining the WNBA's reach. But there's something deeper here. Michael Jordan doesn't just show up for photo ops, he's calculated. Everything he does in business, branding, and relationships has intent. So when you see Caitlin Clark at his exclusive club, you can bet there's purpose behind it. Whether it's mentorship, business talks, or simply respect, it means Jordan's watching her rise closely. Let's break down why this meeting could literally change everything for Caitlin Clark. Number 1. Brand power. Caitlin Clark's already Nike's next big star, but imagine what it would mean if she begins to build a relationship with the man who built the Nike empire in sports. Jordan took his success, created the Jordan brand, and turned it into a billion-dollar cultural empire. If Caitlin follows even a fraction of that path, with her charisma, her game, her fan base, she could become the face of women's sports worldwide, not just basketball. Number 2, Tao and Jordan is known to keep a tight circle of protégés. From Kobe Bryant to Jason Tatum, his influence is legendary. And Caitlin, with her fierce competitiveness, mental toughness, and relentless drive, fits that MJ mold perfectly. If Jordan chooses to mentor her, that's a cheat code. That's access to the mindset that built 6 rings and changed the sport forever. Number 3. The WNBA factor. If Jordan starts showing support for Caitlin or the WNBA in general, the ripple effect will be massive. Imagine Jordan Brand officially pushing into the WNBA with Caitlin Clark as the central figure. That would bring in male audiences, sponsors, sneaker drops, global media coverage, the cosa. Let's be real, there's something uncanny about Caitlin Clark that reminds people of Michael Jordan. It's not just the scoring ability or the killer instinct, it's the mentality, the way she thrives under pressure, the way she takes criticism personally, the way she controls tempo and wants to solve the ball when everything's on the line. Jordan lived for those moments, and Caitlin's cut from the same cloth. When MJ looks at Caitlin Clark, he doesn't just see a great shooter. He sees a competitor who refuses to fold, who carries her team, who has that rare obsession with greatness. And that's why this meeting matters, and it's because Jordan recognizes that same energy. This isn't just about Caitlin Clark, this is about the shift happening in sports right now. Women's basketball is exploding, record-breaking TV ratings, sold-out arenas, and cultural icons leading the charge. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Juju Watkins, they're the new faces of a global movement. And for the first time, we're seeing male legends like Jordan, LeBron, and Steph take public notice. This meeting between Caitlin and MJ isn't just symbolic, it's a statement. The walls between men's and women's basketball are breaking down. Respect is becoming mutual. The energy, the exposure, the opportunities, they're finally starting to align. So what do we think actually happened behind those closed doors at Grove? Superperist. Well, insiders say the conversation likely revolved around branding, mindset, and maybe even some basketball philosophy. MJ's been vocal about wanting to do more for the game, and Caitlin, with her influence, might be the perfect partner for that. Imagine this: a Caitlin Clark x Jordan Brand collaboration. Training camps for young women, global tournaments, media partnerships. The possibilities are endless, and given Caitlin's star power, this could open an entirely new chapter for female athletes worldwide. At the end of the day, Michael Jordan doesn't just meet with anyone, he's selective, private, strategic. So the fact that Caitlin Clark shared that space with him, even quietly, means she's entered a new echelon of respect. She's no longer just the rookie sensation or WNBA's next star. She's a peer in the eyes of legends. And that, more than any sponsorship or headline, is the real game changer. When history looks back on the rise of Caitlin Clark, this might be one of those key chapters. The moment she crossed paths with the greatest to ever do it. The mentor meets the prodigy, the GOAT meets the future. Because here's the truth, Caitlin Clark has already changed the WNBA. But with Michael Jordan's awareness and possible backing, she could change the business of women's basketball itself. More eyes, more deals, more respect, and maybe one day, a legacy that rivals even Jordan's own. So whether you're Team MJ or Team CC, one thing's for sure. The basketball world just got a lot more interesting. What do you think went down at that private event? Could Jordan be planning something big with Caitlin Clark? Drop your thoughts below. I'll be reading every single comment. And if you're new here, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a Hoops Horizon update. This is Hoops Horizon, where basketball meets culture. And today, we just witnessed history in the making. Until next time, keep your eyes on the horizon and keep your game sharp.